Working as intended.
Miso Hornet. Are you ready to suffer? Because I sure am. Or at least ready to punch things. I'm right over here by the fake puncher. Hi, fake puncher. He's in dire need of cheering up. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you. Oh. What's Kissing Toes have to say? So hopeful that seeing you improve in leaps and bounds would spur him out of his doldrums. It seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not so important in the manner in which you can get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master once did, overcome the self-same challenges that he did in his youth, I dare say would stoke the fires of his fighting spirit. Listen well, Master once told me that he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he often went to the southern part of Drybone to fight the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the Valken from their hives bear the mark of his fists. I want you to seek out those trees and do what he does, punch the trees and fight some bees. Once you've felt enough of these creatures, collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them. They will remind him of better days, I am sure of it. Well, we're off to the dry bone again. I just ran around, did some levs for some quick experience to get to level 20, and then it ended up pushing me to 21. Of course, it's right in the spot with the mongrels. Anyways, open the chakra. Indentation. Use boot shine. Suddenly bees. Punch the indentations. Punch, punch, punch. And why is there a Gila monster? Decimate some hornet clouds. Stay away from that enemy there. Done. FF14, the game where you cure depression everywhere. It's like, are you ready to not be depressed? What is it now? Can't you leave a feeble old man in peace? Check out these. My pesky buggers. I've lost count of the times they stung me, though I remember the places well enough. I want you to fight me right here, right now. Make me remember what it's like to be young again. Alright, I'll do that in an instance. Shenanigan music. Ready or not, here I come! Can I get this off beforehand? No. He's only got his ass kicked quickly. And get back up. Go again. Level up! He's level 4 now. He's a little more hardy. Can't bear to watch. Have you no respect for the elderly? Nope. Punch you in the face. Alright, gain some more levels. My strength returns. Again? Holy fist! Give me more punches to the face. I feel so alive as he collapses. Oh, that's it? I was hoping to beat him up all the way to level 20. More levels! Gods, I haven't felt this invigorated since forever. When I'm fighting you, it's as though I'm fighting my younger self. Mayhap there's still hope for these old bones. I'll make my comeback yet, see if I don't. Oh. They let you assholes in? Wegfar Wide Axe. It weren't long till I found a place in the Alacran. Your boy Rurukuta works for me now. Imagine me surprised when I learned he used to train under the mighty Holy Fist. Are you having doubts? Holy Fist ain't nothing but a name these days. How do you sleep at night knowing how flaccid you become? Of course, you're having trouble nodding off, you could always try a whiff of somnus. I even give you a complimentary sample, but like it or not, a daughter and old sort like you won't ever wake up again. Shut up! We're old friends after all, and friends help each other out. Alright. You give me a helping hand in level 25 quests. Say the winner gets the entire guild. Uh-oh. Your little nursemaid. It's like, let's train and punch them really hard. Alright. And then fighting you over and over again? Come back at level 25? All done. Level 20 quest done. If you're ignorant about this rematch business, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I were to face Wegfire as I am now, I'd be down for the count in a matter of heartbeats, if not lying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I'm determined to win, and I can with your help. Your presence sets my fighting spirit to raging. So keep at your training and come back at level 25. Sure, I'll take some money. Alright, you know what? Let's get out of this barren land and go to some place more floral. Or I can also finish off Halatali. Join up as tank? Why not? We'll try. One of my skills, Shield Lob, my AoE, Interject, Shield Bash, Low Blow, Provoke. Let's go in and say first time tanking. No insta-QS tank? Fine. I'll go do other stuff. Still have 950 quests to do around here. Alright, what do you have for me? Oh, Lavender Beds. Has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. You're not an adventurer, I've seen you running to and fro. I mean, not really. Face set and grim determination adventure aren't wont to do, hence my presumption. If so, I have information that might interest you. Within the Lavender Bed, rumor has it that plots within the Lavender Beds are to be auctioned off. Bidders need not be Gudanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land. But it's only for adventurers, right? I wanted me to look to see if you can get a house. Who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? You know, should travels take you to the Mirror Planks, where the ferry to the Lavender Beds, perhaps you'll find a twin adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change in policy. Might as well go around and do chores for the people here. Kukuvachi. An olden merchant by the name of Kukuvachi seeks an adventurer to make some inquiries on his behalf. You there, adventurer! I have a job I need performed. I'm willing to pay the going rate. I need you to ask the locals here at Bent Branch what the head wrangler costs most in all the world. It's a private matter, so be sure to inquire discreetly, and please, for the love of God, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. Why, are you doing shenanigans? What kind of name is that? Aethelthrith? What does he cover most? Why would you wish to know Wait a minute. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Kenneth of his intent to provide the bird with the proper care and attention. It's like, be discreet. It's like, everybody already knows. Do you know too? The only thing they want is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. Alright, merchant, that's what you gotta do. You have to treat your chocobo nicely. Do you know anything? This is about her? Doing that peddler's dirty work, are you? See, everybody knows. That would think some shiny trinket will move her heart, then he's dafter than he looks. People can see that she's only interested in her birds. Tell Kukubachi from me that if he persists in harassing the head wrangler, the wood whalers will remove him from Bent Branch Meadows for disturbing the peace. Got that? Will he be an understanding Lala? You need to be level 10. Fine, I'll go do other chores. Like you guys. You guys need help, right? At the Bannock wants you to track down some initiates that failed to appear for training. Alright. 3 of our newest recruits have failed to report for training. Exhausted from a month of solid drills, I expect. In the current physical state, I rather doubt they've wandered far. Oh gods, please don't mention wild beasts or blood. They're fine, I'm certain of it. Seek out my wayward troops and tell them to report back to me on the double. Oh, you Marlin. He's seeking a volunteer to gather materials. Okay, I can gather materials. If it is work you seek, then look no further. He's a volunteer to bring him some bog Yarzon shells from recruits to practice on. I mean, I just passed them, right? Alright, now to look around for initiates. Meditating initiate. Can you see them? Can you not see that I'm tempted to become one with nature? But you're wanted. Better get back before she makes her boot one with my backside. Hi, Yarzons. Get arrowed. Then stone. Hello, daydreaming initiate. Such a soothing sound. One day I shall build a home by the river. You're wanted. You can get a boot to the head. Alright, where's this last initiate? Not initiate, but initiate. Am I right? Kill some hunts. Bully some hunts. Gain a level. Equip new gear. Learn my first AoE heal. Where is this dick hiding? Oh, there he is. He's hiding and sleeping. Idiot. Just a few moments, mother. Oh, he's gonna get effed up. Get to training. Alright, finish chores. All the initiates are now present and accounted for. It's always the same. A handful of recruits invariably lose focus a short while after being assigned to their new unit. The first rush of tension and excitement wears off and the strain from constant drills begins to show. Her planning isn't always the best solution, though. I've their morale to think about, after all. Still, I might give them a quick blast for good measure. What can I say? This is one battle I'm not afraid to fight. Alright. Do it. Done your chore. Done your chore, too. Killed all those Yarzon. Here you go. Then you could. Oh, yeah. Yarzon shells. What, did you forget? Oh, no, wait. This is a different person. Doi. Some specialized drills. They are already adept at hitting the target, of course, but they need practical knowledge of exactly where a monster like Yarzon is most vulnerable. You'll fare rather better against the creatures when called upon. You should be proud of yourself. Both they and the Bannock are safer for your help. Sweet, I'll take some money. I can turn in this quest now, too. You're gonna be disappointed that you have to treat the birds nicely? Cuckoo for Vachi. Give me a minute. I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires? The stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating. I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for... To think that the amount of gil I've wasted on this fruitless venture. Oh, seize your muling. I promised you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now leap. This guy's rude. Extending fences. Hey, I look a lot. Look a lot like who? Alright, materials from Dynamites. Alright, might trouble you for some assistance. How this cat has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next right might will come. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help to keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make up for surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. There are quite a few to the south, right? There's some around here too. Yeah, there's some around here too. Shove rocks down their throat. Have to smack 6 of them. Wind and stone, wind and stone. Done. Can't turn it in yet though. I think is it level 11? I can turn it in? I'm here, I'll bully these guys. It's like, kill these level 5 enemies, but you're level 17. Use an item. And murder. Murder number 2. Bullying. Bullying. Murder. You too. Oh, I have to do 2 nests. Easy enough. I gotta go turn in quests. Don't feel like running there. Level 29. Anyway, Lancer's Guild. Turn to my level 5 quest. I'm learning how to play all my classes. You stuck him with the pointy end. Yes, no amount of strength or skill with a spear will avail the Lancer who lacks composure. Oh, alright. My Lancer may succumb to fear and self-doubt. Should this happen, he will become defensive and seeking to cover his weakness, surrender his greatest strength, his capacity to attack. Lancer fears to attack is not but a man holding a pole. Masturbation joke? His spear may as well be a broomstick for all the good it would do him. It is not and will never be a shield. That you may learn the truth of my words firsthand, I bid you go to Central Shroud to an area joining the abandoned dungeon known as Spirit Hold. Since the calamity, that neck of the 12s has become a veritable menagerie of fearsome fauna. There you'll find 3 collapsed pillars which have become a haunt for fell creatures. You are to put them down. Alright. What banner of fiends can you expect in this encounter? Ha! To reveal that would be the defeat for the purpose of my lesson, my young Lancer. If you face these foes with the Lancer's resolve, you will surely emerge the victor. Once you complete the trial, pray report to Jillian in the entrance hall. She has grasped the 2 aspects of courage, albeit with some trouble. Though I doubt you will encounter similar difficulties, her struggle has furnished her with certain insights that I think you will benefit from hearing. The Lancer learns best when he is doing but the wisdom of his seniors is not entirely without worth. Go now and do as I bid you. Alright. These things are gonna stab to fuck. Hello. Stab. Oh, you survived. Hello, Toad. Goodbye, Toad. Oh, this one's gonna get stabbed really hard. Stab. Back and forth, back and forth. There, I did my homework. Hello. I've been expecting you. I trust you now understand the importance of resolve. Like one's flesh, courage can be made strong. It is a matter of training each of its aspects. Now, the endeavor may prove difficult in the beginning. Gods know how much I struggled. On level 5 quests, you may suffer untold humiliation and more frustration than you can bear. But you must persevere. Whenever you engage an opponent, whether in training or in earnest, make a conscious effort to fight with composure and resolve. Over time, doing so will become second nature, and you will acquire such courage as you never thought it could be yours. Not all battles entail a physical clash of might. It could simply be a disagreement born of a conflict in ideology. The point is, it matters not what battlefield you stand upon, so long as you take care to be composed and resolute, your courage will grow. It's like, are you ready to be resolute? Does that make any sense? Even a little? I fear I cannot hold a candle to Guildmaster Gawain, but if there is aught I can do to assist in your training... Uh-oh, what's going on? Shenanigans? Shenanigans going on? Spoopy music. Uh-oh. Guy looks like a dick. Arm yourself and face me. Immune to taunt. I'll stick him with the pointy end. I'll still stick him with the pointy end. Resolve. I look forward to measuring your worth in the days to come. It's like, what a dick. Nothing to see here. Alright. Turn in my level... What a long level 5 quest. All done. Would your opponent so unnerve you to deprive you of your senses? You pay further heed to our uninvited guests. Lest you wonder, it is not uncommon for challengers to come pounding on our door, seeking to test their mettle. The composure to bring the sum of strength and skill to bear against your foes, and the resolve to attack when fear would stay your hand, as befits a lancer. Well, next week I'll well, you know what, I'm already at a high enough level, but will this actually gain me a level? It's worth enough experience? Yes, I'll take some money. Thanks. And I'll take the next quest. Testing my courage, disembowel. Alright, so I've learned some stuff. It is plain you have not been idle. In our previous lesson, you learned the Lance's definition of courage, and now you might go about tempering its 2 aspects. Today we shall find out if your efforts have borne fruit. Alright, what do I have to do? A throng of enemies. Making it difficult to respond appropriately. Furthermore, the likelihood of being surrounded is high. Will your resolve bear the weight of uncertainty? Will your composure hold when odds are stacked against you? We shall soon find out. Should you overcome this trial, what courage you already possess will be further tempered. Now heed me well, for this is what you must do. Go to Naked Rock, where the Annals claim dominion. At the summit of the rock is a sacred artifact, the Stone of Courage. You must claim it and bring it to me. If you're to reach the destination, you'll need to negotiate a path through whole packs of flesh-eating scalekin. Make no mistake, the creatures are intimidating foes. To stride into the midst of so many would ask much of any lasting courage, but given time and no small amount of perseverance, I'm confident you'll prove equal to the task. Or I can just switch to Disciple of the Land and just stealth past all of them. Oh, here, I might as well take the next quest over at the Conjurer's Guild, too. I look kind of magey. Very beige. Alright, I learned about Earth, like, days ago. Weeks ago. Such experience will serve you well, and have you else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you? How kind of her! Frustrated at that healer. Of mending and restoration, but how about DPS? And she refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I've tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose risk to themselves and others, but all is to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there's every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. A thought occurs to me. It may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elements. Should you chance to meet with her again, I ask you to strive to impress upon her the importance of opening herself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. But we've discussed her wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit. Though you are yet new to the art of conjuring, you are no stranger to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope you understand the true significance of these words. Thanks. I'll take some money. I'll also take the next quest. Alright. Asumion wants you to learn about the element of wind. I mean, I can already cast arrow. You learned about earth, now it's to learn about wind. Travel to Fullflower Cove in the East Shroud and seek the teachings of Hearer Wolflu? Though scant years passed since her coming of age, Wolflu is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to define the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. I'll show that wizard some wind from my arse. Hashtag Barden things. Huh, we're going all the way out here. I still have stuff to do over here, though. Over in Bent Branch. Chores complete. Will we be able to pick a dynamite web? Yes, I have. There you go. Were I still in Ishgard, I would never have entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Gridania is in actual fact my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables. No man in Erosia could speak of those creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, that time has passed. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction. And on a great many matters, truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. Also, experience. And a level. New gear? New gear. You have to climb up here. There's many dangerous enemies that you have to avoid. And I'm just like, level 18, bitches. You can't see me. Okay, I guess they can still see me. Gotta dodge the anals. And kill a young one. Suddenly enemies. Probably supposed to kill some of them on the way here. Grants power surge. Did it. Is douchebag gonna meet me up here too? You're a dick. He's very foul. It was in that instant that I sensed you were unlike the others that you had promised. This current state of the trial in which you are engaged, if trial may be called, makes a mark of the Lancers' art. Needless to say, this cannot be tolerated. And so I've taken the liberty of moving the Stone of Courage to a more suitable location, and now resides in the depths of Spirit Hold under the guard of fell fiends. A far more fitting challenge, as I am sure you will agree. When you attempt to retrieve the stone, is for you to decide. If you fear for your safety, I suggest you run back to the guild and bemoan the world's frightfulness to the many brave souls who cower there. Ywain will doubtless consider it a supremely courageous act. Yet know that a lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Is that his way of trying to be nice and, like, forging me to become stronger? I still want to stab him in the future. Don't mind you driving on through. Nothing to see here, just Lancer going to pick up a random stone. There it is. Stop hitting me. Oh, alright. Bye. Got it. Alright, here he comes, and... is he gonna leave? And there he goes. What do you need help with? As for a more meddlesome adventurer. Another goddamn adventurer desperate to stick her nose in someone's business, huh? Distract yourself at the entrance, as the hermit is all too happy to live close to his work. Last patrol there, I could hear him swearing inside his shack from the road. I know not what vexes the man, but I expect he'll welcome your presence more than I. What's going on over here? Hi, Balar. After a bit of work, I have a task that needs doing. Take these lilies and leave them at the top of each barrel. You've seen the bones returned to life by foul magic, shambling around and harassing their surviving comrades. Hurts my soul to see, adventurer. I cannot abide such blasphemy. Gives them about these lilies soothe their spirits and help them return to the matron's bosom. See me when you're finished. Haha, tits. There's gonna be enemies protecting them. Glowing glowfly. Alright, now I'll plant them. Pretty lilies! Done. 1 down, 2 to go. Oh, there's a still enemy thing here? This place is still dangerous. Oh, but these ones don't have enemies? Makes these ones a lot easier. Done. Yay, more chores complete. All done. You've done some holy work. Are you going to have more stuff for me to do over here? More chores? Nope, no more chores. More chores here, though. Still aggravated? Deal with the slug problem. You must be just for work indeed if you would speak with me a second time. You thought you've never learned to leave well enough alone. If you're so bloody eager, then here's a job for you. Head over to the hedge tree and clear out some nests of saprophagus slugs. All you need to do is sprinkle some of this on the ground and kill them. Alright. Don't let any of the buggers slither away. And make sure you find and clear out all 3 nests. Got it. While I'm here, though, I'm going to check out housing. Whoa, hello, quests. What do you guys need? It's looking for someone to retrieve her fishing rod from Lilystone. Would you mind running over to Lilystone and retrieve my favorite fishing rod for me? Sure. You were happily dropping a line to the water when suddenly noticed some ghostly sphere of fire bearing down upon me from behind. In a blind panic, I twisted around and flung my rod at the apparition before fleeing back here to the planks. I didn't really remember seeing the rod passing straight through these unnatural flames and hitting the side of the tent I set up for afternoon naps. It's probably still there, but I can't bring myself to. You'll go in my stead? Oh, thank you. How about you? Walthiov? Are you Walthiov of my help? A local at the mirror planks wants you to help deliver goods that have been unloaded at the pier. Alright, where are they going? Take the pseudoplate mail to them. He's the guard. The mung beans over to Kylie Minogue. And the smoked crayfish balls to my friend Bertha. Strapping measure like you should barely work up a sweat, am I right? The cargo you're looking for hasn't moved since they unloaded at the end of the pier. Much obliged. Hello. Now you wish to know about the auctions. Here's how housing works. A tad restrictive. And with the blessing of the men, we'll decree that the Lavender beds be set aside for adventurers only, and the necessary funds. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though, I think you'll see that it is well worth the price. It's pretty. Have a word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. Our crew station at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you're there. Alright. You may visit any residential ward within the Lavender beds. Got it. Hello. Yes, I will be. Take me to just Ward 1. I get to see how pretty this place is. Flowers, trees. A lot less Lalafells. Everything's all glowy at nighttime. I gotta find the guard and speak to them, just like in every other housing ward. Pick her up. I can't move! I can't move! It's loading! Alright, there's a serpent recruit. Hello! Please tell me about this place. You come to at the behest of the Gridanian woman? Yes. Only adventurers. Too bad. You're going to not be permitted to take part in the auctions. Would you be more than welcome to participate? Should you have a mind to purchase a plot for yourself, please speak to the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Alright, that's all I came here for. I'll go and deliver some disappointment. Too bad. Yes, only adventurers. And it's more important than ever that I need to attract capable individuals like yourself. You're taking it a lot better than the other people did. One day I'll have my own cottage and stables, filled with my beloved chocobos. You're an NPC, so I doubt it. The Lavender beds is now open. Hooray! New warp point. Alright. Back to the south. Alright, touch bad, moist depressions. Throw flat ale on them. Fight enemies. No, none of your shit. 1 down, 2 to go. Throw some more ale. I'm gonna cure what's ailing this tree. Get out just in time? Yes. 1 more. Flat ale. More enemies. Dot them up and launch rocks. Can I even turn this in? Is this like a level 13 quest? I guess there's only that one quest that really cared about my level. Stop being angry at me all the time. No slug escaped unharmed. I don't suppose you have the faintest notion when the Tempter Deepcroft is. It's a final resting place for those who perished during the calamity. The slugs you so handily dispatched were feeding on the flowers we had laid there in remembrance of the fallen. Monsters multiply and food grows scarce. Perhaps there was naught else for them to feed on, but to see those wreaths disturbed, thus was more than I could bear. And now I've said too much. Here, take your word and leave me be. No other chores for me? Alright, no other chores for me. Make some deliveries. Some plate mail, some muntoi beans, and some crayfish balls. Alright, delivery time. Man, I don't have to deliver them for... It's like right beside the person. Isn't it? This is the guy who wanted the quest done, right? I'm sure I heard while the other mentioned the shipment had some of this. It would have been a short afternoon of fishing if this bait hadn't arrived. Alright, hey Kylie Minogue. Should be here by now. Yes, here you go. Your beans. Praise the matron! Alright, now you have to take them away. Now I can finish loading up my cart and be on my way. Thank you for your help. Daran Mert. You have something for me? Yes, I have your plate mail. Oof, what is... my new plate mail. What would a wood whaler want with metal armor, you ask? Let's just say that after a number of engagements with Garley and heavy infantry, my mind has been open to the protection of such steel encasements can provide. Alright. Is that all you needed me to do? All done? Excellent work. Swift and sure. Adventurers are such handy individuals to have around. We leave cargo piled up on the pier, then the next crew has no room to unload their shipments, you see. It can be backbreaking work, but someone has to do it. And you let the little Lalafell do it. Oh, more chores? Seeing someone to assist him with his work. What do you need now? This one will ask a little more of your skills, I promise. And you swat some of those hornet swarms you see buzzing around the place and collect their husks. About 4 bags worth. What I'm gonna do with the pile of dead Valken? Well, the sooner you give them to me, the sooner you'll find out. Alright. Smack some swarms. Aggressive enemies in my way. Stealth. And then pick up his fishing rod. As a miner. Easy. Smash some more hornets. Miso hornet. Your chores are complete. What do you want? What do you want this stuff for? Hand them over. Here you go. And what are you doing? Hope they didn't sting you too terribly. All I have to do is take some bottles of liquor and squeeze these beauties inside, and there we have it. A fresh batch of my special sting brew. Put in an order for a bottle quite some time ago, but gathering those husks is always a chore. Speaking of chores, would you mind taking them as soon as you're able? Sure. Last year after goes by the name of Margalt. Give her the sting brew along with my regards. Oh, and apologize for the delay, would you? Alright, but also finish yours. Yes, here's your fishing rod. I hacked it out and got it easily. Valken and such around here pose no threat to me but those flames. I've never seen like, well, you have to learn how to stealth as a fisherman. Alright, thanks. Level up. I learned how to revive people. Also, better gear. Better gear. Also make this delivery up here. Hi, Margalt. Have some of this stuff. Whoa, it looks powerful. Most grateful, you few folk are willing to run towards a swarm of wrathful hornets. This liquor is drunk for the unique and not altogether unpleasant stinging sensation it causes on one's tongue. It is, however, also an indispensable tool for repelling insects. We sprinkle it over the fields where the Geisel greens are planted. Thanks to the... Oh, okay, so it wasn't to drink. Also, sorry for the delay. Thanks for the money. Speaking of that green, I should buy some of it. Can't buy that green here. Well, let's go learn about wind. Hunt! Oh, I forgot I want Essential Shroud. Get a nice boost to my experience from this. How much of a level is that? That's about a third of a level. Hello! I'm here to learn. Should be a pleasure to instruct you in the patterns of gusts and gales. Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but necessary that I attained the title of here, and, well, you are my first student. I believe a suitable task for you to the east of Sweet Plume Pier. There's a small spring giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm, which lately took up residence in the area. May help you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study. I sympathize, but trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. So will broccoli. This doesn't look very good. Oh, what's going on here? Buzz off, vulture. Bye, vulture. The bees, not the bees. All done. I take it the bees are no more. Did you happen to notice many of the Valkyns prefer flowers in the vicinity of the spring? That's because there were none. Strange then, is it not, that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this aberrant behavior? Still your mind and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air currents. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near the pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers to conjure to disperse it. Oh, that looks super corrupted. This looks really bad. You know, interact with it. Trial by wind. Alright. Purify the corrupted air. Screw you, wind sprite. Does this really need an instance? Just dot up all the wind sprites. They'll die on their own. Oh, hello, you here to help? You should not face it alone. But I'm a healer! Healers should only heal, right? That's right, I smacked it right in the taint. Are we gonna have Sylphie come over and complain? Alright. So did that really need a cutscene? I'm back. And the corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. What did you learn as you struggled within the air's grasp? You doubtless have noticed that wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of earth. It torments one's form, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. That's a horrible way to describe Arrow. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power when you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin. Remember the lessons you have learned here this day. I suppose I should be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifests itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have thought. What would I have taught you had it not? If the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. Well, it is true that the calamity wrought much harm upon the Twelves, would I suspect some other force that work here. I bid you remain wary. Enough of these ominous ramblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return there and inform the brother of your newfound mastery. I'll be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing student. Alright. I'm going off the grid. Alright, here we are at a slightly higher level now. Let's go talk to Esumian. Learn more about conjury. What's up, P-Biddy? Alright, I learned about wind. Praise me. Welcome back. The elements inform me that you have opened your ears to the sounds of the voice of wind. That as well. Having made allies of two elements, you are well on your way along the path of conjury, though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient as you seek to embrace nature more fully. So will nature hold you more closely. If they made you study wind, why bother? Because Arrow. You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjury is bound with nature. That lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here you have once again abandoned your tutors? If you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge... My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal on the people she helped, thankful for her art. I learned conjuring the same way she did and become just as great a conjurer, you'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name of conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why so angry? It's not as I'm trying to hurt somebody. Bye. You need to learn the DPS more. You'll never do Savage. Or you'll get carried in Savage. Her mother was a conjurer, unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. But what about your DPS? How are you gaining levels if you're not killing enemies? It should not be possible for spellcast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own feelings as a teacher. I'm only glad that those same feelings have not hindered you, whether it be with my help or in spite of it. I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet, however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Alright, all done. Take some more monies. Then go straight to the next one. Yay, level up! Learn about the element of water. What are you doing? The time has come for you to acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. For the first part lesson, you're to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near the Hawthorne hut. Water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch it and then speak with Brother Joachim at the Hawthorne hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of brook and stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the elements of water. According to the Japanese katakana, it's Joashan. Alright, over to the Hawthorne hut. I've already been there. I can teleport there. Oh, look, Leves. You're seeking adventure to take guild Leves. Sure. I can do that. I seek work. Many of these Lev quests are not for the faint of heart or frail of body. I must see that you must be tested. Let's do a trial one. How about this one? Sure. Dang it, it's what is it? Escort. You may beckon. Oh, I'm leading a sylph. Alright, never mind, I'm okay with this. Also, other side quests. What's Florimon want? Call vermin. Sure, I can call some vermin. You have the look of one who has seen more than her fair share of danger. He's a sentry, though you would be forgiven for imagining me a sentry of this hut. So seldom have I left in recent days. I sustained an injury, you see, and have been out of commission for some time. My woodwhaler comrades are about to commence a culling operation in the bramble patch, and the thought of them marching into the jaws of danger while I languish here like a culled babe is frankly too much to bear. I realize this is sudden, but might I trouble you to take part in the operation in my stead? If you would do me this favor, seek out the captain. He'll tell you all you need to know. Aniad? Top of the hill? Over to the spire? Hello! I'm here to help out. What brings you here, adventurer? A replacement. You're aware of the risks? Alright, what do you want? Slaying 6 black bats in the bramble patch. I take it you'll now see to this. Very well, I wish you the best of luck. Aren't they like level 20? Yeah, this is a level 20 quest. There's another quest nearby. Pironaut. Also level 20. What do you need? Tusks. The squealing has got to be boars, right? You're shot by it and tells me that you're keen to prove yourself, and to your good fortune, I have a menial task. Head to the bramble patch, kill wild boars. Got it. There's also a bunch of hunts to do around here. Probably Goblin Hunter, Mandragora, Random Fate, Double Conjurer Power. All done. Our mandragora should be around here, right? No, just more vultures everywhere. I need to kill some weevils, though. Boring weevils. Equip a new wand. Ash to ash. There's the mandragoras. Loop around the back way to not have to deal with the buzzards. Done, mandragora. And there should be some goblins down here. Do my class quest, corrupted water. Let's uncorrupt it. Hello. We'll destroy you quickly. Go say hi to Jocelyn. Joe. Hi, Joe. How's it going? What's going on over here? I assume it was you who purified the befouled water? Yes, it was. The joyous bubbling of the elementals was a pleasure to hear. On behalf of both them and myself, thank you. What a polite dude. Let's speak of what Brother Esumi sent you here to learn. About water. I trust you did not find it strange to be asked to tend to a tree when your lesson this day concerns the elemental water. One need not have studied botany to realize that the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in the earth from a tree's roots all the way to the very tips of its leaves. This precious liquid is the lifeblood of 12's wood. Without it, naught would grow. But should it rise in too great a volume and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. Be water, my friend. It is important to realize that all of nature is in balance. As conjurer derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art in a manner like to disrupt this state. Ever must we be mindful of the ceaseless tug-of-war embodied in creation, this fruitful stalemate of the elements. Uh-oh, what's going on? Also, what was that name? His name is Maximilwa. I heard a young antelope stag's gone berserk. I don't know what got him so panicked. Alright, let's go fix it. The mad beast gored the... Ooh, soldiers sent to shepherd him away from civilian settlements, leaving us with a pile of wounded over at Jocelyn's Spire, not enough hands to staunch the bleeding. We need a healer and fast. I can heal. I sense something amiss in the whisperings of the elements. What could have frightened these antelopes so? I shall revisit these musings soon. Let us make haste. If matters are as chaotic as say, I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt that we too will suffice. We must divide our forces. I'll head to the Spire, and then they'll endeavor to rally further healers and follow after you, bring what restorative unguents I can. You, sir, head to Stillglade Fane and beseech the aid of Brother Esumi. Alright, bye. Alright, I'm gonna go and heal people. I need another weevil. Yeah, level up. Wow, that was a lot of experience. Hello. A conjurer. Alright, pray out for them what aid you can. Cure them, harried healer. I can breathe again, thank you. These folks are out of danger for the present, but I fear we shall be brief. The battle with the stags, it rages, and there are reports of yet more wounded. I bid you join the wood whalers and help out put an end to this. Lies to the northeast, and do not worry, my art should be sufficient to prevent matters from worsening here. Go! They need my help. It's like they urgently need help. I'm just like, nope, other chores. Let's boost it. Alright, where are we going? All the way over there, are we? Over to the Sylph's hut. Pussnat. Sounds horrible. Alright, let's move along. Come along, Sylph. Meanwhile, I'll kill this thing. You come along too. Come on. I'm taking you home. I'll kill the dangerous things in the way. Look, you can see home. A monster spawned. That's what I think of you, monster. That's right, you can throw stones. Nice attack, nerd. But guess what? I'm done. Fairy Fungar should be around here, right? Or are they closer to here? Oh, I need these guys as well. They're only one level above me. Murder! And a lot of experience. There they are. Easy. Get a shitload more experience. And a level. Oh, my stone is getting upgraded. Oh yeah, there's also these gnats over here. Bigger stones. All done. So just have, what is it, bats, and then I have to go to South Shroud. I'm all finished your stuff. Yep, only one step remains to collect your reward. And we get a bunch of extra experience. Thanks. So now Leves are available here. So that's why they possess the necessary skill. Feel free to pursue the guild Leves. Alright. Extra quest done. We have an instance. Oh, hi Sophie. Come to lend's hand. Quickly, the fight is this way. Sure. Let's kill some stuff. Except for Sophie's gonna sit back and heal the entire time. I should just not heal, and it's like if Sophie lets me die, she's a terrible healer. I like the 3 different sizes of the people running. It's like small, medium, and large. Uh-oh, that's not good. Cast Cure. You guys are getting your ass kicked. Fight time. Do they start, like, low hit points? Or do I just help kill them? I'm supposed to help heal. How much does my heal restore for them? Oh, hello, Water Sprite. Dude, you really should move out of that. Oh, my cure doesn't recover a lot. Here comes some more. Lay down the stones. Does my medical actually hit all of them? Don't think it did. No. But didn't need it anyways. All done. Slaughter. Big heal. Uh-oh. You're overexerting yourself. Angry. That's what happens when you have a rebelling teenager. She cannot have gone far. Alright, chase her down. All finished. She's hiding over here. Hi, Sophie! What's going on? When I try to cast spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my power, there's just nothing there. Is this what the Guildmaster was trying to warn me about? He said I was repeating my mother's mistakes. Same thing happened to her, losing her magic on me, and then she... Am I going to die? I think you just have to take your lessons seriously. Alright, head back and turn that in. Almost to level 20 as well, so I can start that quest soon. Damn it, stop looking at the way I want to go. Right, kill some bats and some boars. Doesn't matter if they're a couple levels higher than I am, it'll be fine. I'm tossing big rocks. And get out of the way! Oh no, my hit points. Move out on the third one. Gain a level. Finished. I can't turn in yet. Did your chores. Yep, I killed the black bats. Alright, you have my gratitude now. At the risk of seeming brazen, I would ask you to favor a moment. Might you bear a message to Florimond for me? Sure. He's overly hard on himself for his absence. Tell him that his fretting avails no one, he himself least of all. He serves the woodwhaler's best by getting back on his feet with all swiftness. What a nice boss. Head down here into South Shroud. I'm gonna beat some enemies off. I'm way the fuck over here. Thought I'd be closer to this side. Where did I get from? Is this from Central Shroud? Yeah. Anyway, some enemies that belong here. Should I go mine this stuff out here too? Remember where all these items are? I don't think I've done these ones yet, have I? No, silver ore. Silver ore is always useful. So is effervescent water. Anyways, there's these guys that I need to kill. I've killed plenty of level 20 enemies already. You don't scare me. Swift cast stone. It's gonna give me a level. Yes, it will. Alright, now we can turn in these quests. Equip better gear. Hello, depressed dude. Captain speaks true. I must say a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. I shall focus all my energies on recovery, the sooner to resume my duties. No problem. Then your chore too. In my vow, I shall wear boarskin armor no more. I will starve before I partake in the tiny morsel of salted pork. Just make them go away. I've been plagued by a dreadful phobia of those tusk monstrosities in recent weeks. Sure, my duties would be to dishonor to the hero whose name the spire bears. You have instilled no small measure of courage in me today, friend, and for this I am grateful. Alright, you have more chores. Sterner stuff than the average adventurer. How would you fancy doing your bit to preserve the peace? We patrol the area night and day, but a recent skirmish put a dozen of my best men in the infirmary. And we're sorely shorted as a result. I'd be grateful if you could help fill in for the wounded. Now, there are the 3 strategic positions on the patrol route, each marked by a twin adder standard. What you need to do is go to 3 locations in turn and hold your ground for a while. Nothing to it, see? This looks like it's going to be troublesome. Standing watch. It's like the standard is smoking. It's got black smoke around it. And kill whatever's making it. Tossed up more hogs. Hide from the buzzard and get the standard. It's like John Cena, you can't see me. It's gonna spawn more enemies though, isn't it? It's gonna spawn a really strong vulture. 2 down, 1 to go. No, go away, buzzard. Thank you. 1 more. A lemur. I can throw stones too. Easy. Alright, am I done the chores here? Good to see you back in one piece. I run in with fell fiends, you say? That is passing odd. We have never had trouble with the local fauna on this patrol route in the past. I mean, the numbers are on the rise. We must keep a close eye on things. Anyway, thanks for your help. Alright. All chores done. I'll also head back to Gridania. Alright, I talked to angsty teenager. Are we able to speak to her? Yep. Kind of. She's scared of dying. Conjurers harness the power of nature that we might bring about change. Earth, wind, water, healing. The principle is no different. For the art of mending we draw on the boundless life force of nature and bestow it upon the wounded. Sylphie was never taught to borrow from the bounty. Her power to heal stems from her own life force. The vital energies of mortals are, however, finite, and now that which I most feared has come to pass. Her mother unwittingly took her own life through the continued use of her healing skills. Sylphie's aptitude for the art is, if anything, even greater. Thus it is not unexpected that she should reach the limits of her strength at a much earlier age. If we do not intervene, this terrible tragedy will be repeated, and I, for one, could not bear to see the child suffer the same fate as her mother. I shall think of on the solution to this dark dilemma. It may be that will need assistance in the near future. Do not doubt your abilities. You are a conjurer who has passed the trials of earth, wind, and water. You grow closer to nature with every passing day, and I sense within you the seeds of greatness. In your encounter with water, you learned its role as the bringer of life, but you also felt the implacable power of a surging wave as it swept you along in its path. Like earth and wind and nature at large, the element of water is possessed of more than one aspect. Having completed the 3rd lesson, I'm satisfied that you have mastered the fundamentals of conjury, and this is but the beginning of your journey. Henceforth, you must strive to attune yourself ever more closely to the elements and to nature. Sweet. Alright, more money. Thanks. Alright, he's like, come back at level 20. I'm just like, I'm already done that. Next quest, right away. Yep, next quest, right away. Quest that you assist with Sylphie's training. You created the confidence of a conjurer who neglects not her study of the elements. I must have no lesson for you to learn this day. Instead, I would ask you to aid me. I'm a teacher now! After no small amount of prompting bordering on coercion, the child has finally promised to attempt to embrace the forces of nature, but I'm afraid the matter is not so easily resolved. She never attempted to learn the basic offensive spells that you and most other conjurers mastered before first venturing to the wild. As such, she is ill-equipped to undertake the trials which furnished you and your peers with an understanding of the elements. Put simply, she is no match for the tainted spirits of nature. But if a more capable conjurer would accompany her and purify the corruption in her stead, it may yet serve to impress upon her the power of the forces at work. I bid you take her on a pilgrimage around the 12's Wood and give her the opportunity to witness these confrontations firsthand. Earth, wind, water, she must know them all. Show them their majesty and primal ferocity of nature. As it was with you, let Earth be her first lesson. Sylphie awaits you at Bent Branch Meadows. Pray forgive my presumption, but I thought it best to send her on ahead while her conviction remained strong. Once you have located the patch of corrupted soil at Bent Branch, draw forth the tainted sprite and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elements aid you in this endeavor, Monica. Alright. I can do that. Just head over here. Use all my gil. I have 300,000 in the positive. And she's like, what's your main? What's my main class? Blacksmith, level 30. Oh, you're way up there. Dang it. Alright, corrupted soil, let's do this. I'm gonna kick your ass, soil. That's right. Throw rocks at an earth sprite. There, did you learn anything? Haha, I wasn't scared, I was just a little startled, that's all. It was as if a massive solid of wrath had erupted from the ground. I've never felt anything. I mean, never mind, we have to head to the Bannock next. Let's get this over with. We need to deal with the rebellious teenager. Where's she hiding this time? She like doesn't even care. Oh no, never mind, there she is. Quick, throw air at the wind sprite. All done, are you scared again? Gods, the wind blew straight through me. It felt both gentle and sharp at the same time. I can't explain it. This is something you can conjure? Let's be on our way, the last one is in Lilystone. Makes me go way the fuck down here. Alright, gonna watch me again? From the safety of over there? Can I get her? Does he do AoE? Can I get her hit by anything? Witness me. Witness the grand DPS spells that I'm using. That's right, Sylphie, you need to learn the DPS. Stop with the 0 DPS healer shit. The lake is so beautiful. I never noticed how clearly the sky is reflected in its surface. Let's head back. I'm ready to speak with the guildmaster now. What's going on around here? Nojiro Marujiro. In the house that death built. Has a glut of gossip that he has been dying. Alright, what's going on? You must be an adventurer too, am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. Seems the only thing people talk about these days is a nasty bit of business down near Issamhar. Surely you've heard the story of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you that what I overheard from whalers. They say on the other end of it is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there to map the place out, nothing is the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors, going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect treasure is awful tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Issamhar and you can hear it straight from the Chocobo's mouth. The house that death built. Is that the Palace of the Dead? Is that what this starts? We'll wait on broadening horizons. I'm not quite at that level yet. I've been doing all these quests and I forgot that I still need to do Halatali. But first, let's finish the lesson. Did she learn something? Is she a stand-up conjurer now? What did you sense? It was like hearing voices crying out in joy. The world seemed sharper, more alive. It was almost as if nature were speaking to me. But why? Why did my mother teach me to avoid this side of conjury? There are certain truths that hide behind the mask of our words, and there is much that your mother didn't tell you, but you needn't seek all the answers at once, Sylphie. Even now your mind founders amid a sudden inundation of awareness. The first time we connect with nature can be a wonderful but disorienting experience. I suggest you allow yourself some time to adjust to this new experience. Alright, stand-up student now. Hooray! Am I a good teacher? Thanks to you, Sylphie has taken a most important step. You already mentioned voices crying out in joy, did you not? It appears the mother's gift has been passed on to the daughter. Such sensitivity is not something one can achieve through meditation training, but a blessing only a few fortunate children receive, and as you have no doubt surmised, Sylphie's mother was one such person. Misunderstanding of that blessing, however, was what led her down such a tragic path. We cannot allow Sylphie's astonishing talents to consume her in the same manner. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. The girl has barely awoken to her potential, and for that potential to be fully realized, your support is yet needed. I suspect she failed to mention that the promise of your involvement in her lessons was the reason for her change of heart. He underestimated the impression your quiet determination has made on young Sylphie. If modesty prevents you from acknowledging your own good deed, consider this task a part of your training. For conjurers are healers of wounds, be they physical or otherwise. Walk with her on her journey, and together explore the myriad mysteries of nature. Okay, all done. Hooray, come back at level 25. Come back at level 25? Come back at level 25? Wait, what? Alright, there we go. Did I hit cancel by accident? Maybe I hit cancel by accident. Alright, well I guess next time I'll go through Halatelli, but first, I think I have to learn how to play as a healer in a group, right? Hello, register for Hall and Novice training. I need to learn. Healer training, exercise 2? Oh, okay, exercise 1 is the same as, I guess, the DPS one. So I guess I go straight into exercise 2. Here's how you play healer! I need to learn stuff. I think they actually tell you to DPS here, and of course you're still gonna get people who don't DPS because they're dumb. Do I have your full attention? Let us proceed! What do I gotta do this time? You are the soothing wind of restoration. Such rather than engaging the enemy directly, your primary role is to focus upon the mending of wounds. Got it. It's like some people like just read this and then stopped the lessons here. They're like, yep, I know how to play healer now. Your party will prevail against even the most savage of foes. But only savage if you're doing DPS as well. Once you understand the respect of you, we can continue with the lesson. Alright, talk to you to open up. Coming exercise requires that you keep your ally alive. Alright, Lalafell healer. You can begin as soon as you're ready. Alright. I'm ready. Also, nice hat. Alright, let's go. Let's heal these people. Your exercise is now underway. Your primary concern should be healing your ally. What if I want a DPS? You're taking a lot of damage quickly. How many hit points do you have? Is this more than enough? Okay, he does take a bit of damage. There, it says do some DPS. Did it. Easy. Alright, come get a reward. All done. A focused healer is a boon to any party. Even when it's safe to attack, always keep one eye on your ally's health. That's all for now. I hope this lesson will serve you in your adventures. Yes, it will. Brand new thigh boots. I think this one only has 4 lessons? Heal multiple allies. Hey, use Medica. Hello. Hello, Lala. Healing Lala. Do I have your full attention? Let us proceed. Yeah, your hat has my full attention. I'm healing multiple allies. You must needs learn flexibility. You will find yourself in a scenario in which sudden reinforcements threaten your party. She's like, will you stop running around in circles? You need to stay alert and switch your attention between allies as the situation demands. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. We can begin as soon as you're ready. I'm ready! Let me in! Also, up, down, up, looking up, down, looking up, down, looking up, down. Alright, ready to go. Let's heal the allies. I don't think Medica will actually hit them. It's probably just only targeted. Let's find out. Focus change on the well-being of your companions. Will that Medic actually hit them? No. Lame. There's a new enemy field. Dot it. Throw rocks at it. Now you don't have very many hit points, so my cure is healing you for a lot. Heal. Keep everybody at full hit points. Spam heal. Spam the cure 1, the trap spell. The reason why it's a trap spell is later you get free cure, and people try to proc free cure, and it's like a waste. My ally is faulting. He's still got half his hit points left. Just let me haunt them and let them be. All done. Do I get more prizes? Master of Magics. Spreading one's heals amongst many can be a trying task. Use Medica. That's all for now. I hope this lesson will serve you well in your adventures. Thanks for a brand new waist wrap. And level up. Unable to obtain, you already possess one of that item. I can do better stuff though. Healer training. Avoid engaged targets. What's going on here? Maybe it's the tank one that's short. Do I have your full attention? Let us proceed. You will learn to heal whilst avoiding harm. As before, you must watch for signs you are being attacked. Move swiftly and time your cast to avoid interruption. Got it. Success will be a matter of combining lessons already learned. Provide support, defeat the enemy, and victory will be yours. Let me in. She's like, stop moving. You're hurting my neck from having to look at you all day long. Alright, here we go. Avoid stuff. Learn to slide cast. The training exercise is now underway. They're gonna launch shit at me while I'm trying to heal. Avoid enemy attacks and heal your allies. Do mechanics. If you're hit 5 times, we shall start again from the beginning. Immediately you get hit really hard. You are getting hit hard. What happened to all your hit points? Oh, she's gonna cast shit at me. Stop it. Let me throw rocks. Alright, take care of him. Wipe yourself off, you dead. Alright, more rewards. I'm learning to play. Nice footwork. Hopeless will serve you well in your adventures. Done. Alright, what else do I have to do? Training battery complete. Alright. All finished. Final exercise is complete. Alright, so most of this area is pretty much done. So I guess next time I'm actually going to do that dungeon. Thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, like it, leave a comment, and share it. You can click on the left button to subscribe, and the right button to watch more Lalafell adventures. Thanks for watching!